Welcome back, guys, and a very warm welcome to those of you who are new. If you do click the bell, we do automate posts to give you a heads up about our lives and the new content coming. If you do need a booking, the information is directly below. And yes, we have 2 hubs launching next year, and the information can be located in the community tab as well as the website. Separately, we keep you in the loop. Without further ado, let's get into your update for this content. I knew this was going to be interesting, but I did not know it was going to get like this. Now we're going to channel the energy between the karmic third party and divine masculine on this instance. Now, what I'm seeing really moving forward is it feels a bit revengeful, and it kind of feels like you want to stay tuned to the end, because I do feel divine masculine actually is prepared for this that is to come. So we're going to get into it. Grab a cuppa, get ready. This is juicy. There's a lot in this read, and it is to help you be prepared of the current energy ahead of time. Now, there is going to be an extension. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, I do feel this person actually has a plan in mind, and there is a little bit of cockiness coming through that they feel they've found a solution. And I do feel for some they may have had a third party energy. Now, the third party energy might have been a backup. It might have been something they were going to do. And I do feel blasts from the past are coming back, and this cockiness is coming through. The term I'm hearing is they're counting their chickens before they've hatched. And again, this can be to do with money. It can be to do with, again, counting their chickens before they hatch. And again, because we are going into Venus retrograde, things aren't really looking as rosy as they seem. We're only really going to see how this is going to play out as we move forward. Now, I do feel they're really, really bringing out crap from the past, okay? And they're holding on to bitterness. They're also, again, it feels volatile. It feels very volatile. It feels they're going to follow through to the end, no matter what it is. But I do feel these extremities, what it's actually causing is change, whether they like it or not. And this change is to do with them being pushed to move forward and accept the situations of what they made. Now, some of these can, again, come down to tradition and family, because we're going to have Venus in the house of Capricorn by the 10th. But in the shadow effect, we're also feeling it right now. Now, what I'm seeing is, again, the death card is very Scorpio. And it was funny, I channeled before and I was like, okay, when it comes to Black Moon Lilith, which we all have a little bit of Lilith in us, and we all individually in our chart have it, it's like I heard the term Black Moon Lilith. Now, through this, it's like these secrets and these things that are coming out of the darker malefic of the energy is coming to the forefront when it does come to these things, which isn't balancing with the divine masculine. The masculine is looking for tradition and legacy, and a lot of what they were basing their assumptions on this direct connection at a point was on that, but they're breaking the chains of that cycle. I do feel this is causing a separation. For some that are in a separation already, there is the anger relating to the past coming back, and it is being pushed almost like in a manifestation sense that they're trying to get revenge. And I really was hearing the term from last month, revenge. And we know the old saying, vengeance is mine, They're hoping that this is going to turn in their favor, because what they're delaying is the fact that change has occurred. And so some of those, they were basing it on previous circumstances, but again, at a collective level, we're having a massive shift. So if there is an element of codependency when it does come to their money and it does come to their direct connection, it is causing a separation through this situation. And again, those that are in a separation, it can be that the family directly are having the same expectations of them, but they're unable to deliver. Again, it's like they're moving into that Black Moon Lilith energy, and that can be where they're trying to manifest something in, but like I said, counting their chickens before they hatch. I feel they're going to be scrambling, but I do feel a third party energy involved in this, and it's not you, Divine Feminine. I do feel this person has like a backup plan, and it's almost like they're rubbing it in Divine Masculine's face, because they're feeling if this person can't give them what they're going to have, they're either going to seek revenge, and they're taking a very strong approach with it. And I do feel subjects relating to August are coming back to play, as well as early 2020. It's almost like the frequency of the pressure is coming up, and they're coming through very aggressively. Now, when it comes to the masculine, I see them to be, I'm laughing about this. I don't know why I find it fun. Good on you. It's like they're coming back like a bat out of hell, and that came through last month too. I don't know why meatloaf keeps coming up, but I won't do that. Look, they're meditating on their future. We've got Pisces and Gemini here. Jupiter's moving into Pisces and it's divine masculine. They're looking at the psychology behind things, but they're being very smart. Now, some of the little dirty secrets I'm going to give you is going to go through in the extension. And that's so that the masculines are protected with their plan, because they do have a plan. So you'll need to see that part. That's me protecting them, especially if the karmics are directly watching this video. So it's basically to protect their success, okay? Because they've got a plan and they're onto it. I mean, the karmic is feeling they're fickle, that they'll do what they're told, but the masculine isn't coming through as such. I feel through the eclipse, they had to face the shadow of failure, but now they're seeking of, you know, what they lost, how they can recoup. But it's like I'm seeing a poker face energy coming through. I kind of see they've been given a tip-off about what is going on, and this can be in relation to the karmic. And the karmic may have come out and said, look, I don't want you. I want to be with somebody else. If you don't do X, Y, and Z, this is what I'm going to do. Again, it can be victim consciousness relating to their finances. Divine masculine has a plan. Now, I'm going to leave that there. Like I said, I'll give you more dirt in the extension, and we're going to tune into how the karmic is dealing with this. Let's dig further. And it's only so divine masculine's plan can be a success. I'm just going to say it like that. So if you want to see it, stay tuned. Okay. How is the karmic feeling towards the masculine? Okay, yeah, bringing up things too. Some, it's like they have a family situation. They could be coming through like they're waiting for their chickens to come in. Something in that situation's changing, and I feel it was from the eclipse in Taurus. Some of that is playing out now, and especially moving into the following next 3 weeks. Now, I feel the way they're looking at this is like, how do I put it? They're gonna, whatever they're doing, they're gonna regret later. This is great regrets of the past. This is anger, but again, the projection is the reflection. They're angry. They can be going into, and I don't really like talking this way, but this is the way the guides are saying, into a sob story of, hey, I have this circumstance going on, trying to go back to their old ways of potentially manipulation or, you know, getting the person to get back on their side. But whatever they've done, there is an element of regret that's coming up in their minds, really relating to money and relating to, and at the moment they could be sitting quite pretty, but it seems like the tides are changing. Now, that's only because we've got Venus here, right? And we are going to a Venus retrograde. So each of us collectively is going to have some sense of a shift. But it's sort of, this was the channeled message. It's sort of like they're like, right, I got my ducks in a row. I know where I stand. I'm taking my time. I don't care if I've got to be, you know, patient. And this can even be for those that are separated currently. I do feel they kind of hold space that they feel that they can get this back, but they're wanting it back for the wrong reasons. This, again, can be really forthright, trying to get through, trying to get some gossip and dirt on what the masculine is doing. And I don't know why I'm getting it. It's almost like hiring an investigator or spying on the person, a bit of stalkerish energy going on here. Something also can be going down with family. Again, it may be that they use family as a circumstance to, you know, maybe spy on this individual. But they're trying to do things differently, but they're really not sure about how to tackle the circumstance at the moment. Some of them do have some habits going on. This habit can be the way they relate to another energy, or it can be a physical habit as per se. Let's see, masculine, how they're transforming. I do feel they've got onto a hunch that masculine is choosing their new path. Some masculines are moving jobs. This can be changing things. They do feel there's a lot of discord and they're tired of the stagnation in their life. They're they're willing to be responsible, but they're also being cautious about what they're giving. I feel they're really separating from this. They feel it's too much conflict. For some, it can be there's too much interference, so they're backing off from individuals. And they do feel at the heart of it, they're willing to make sacrifices, but for the right reasons. Okay. Now, what they're wanting. What they're focused on is a happy connection. They also feel that the karmic was very manipulative. But what they are thinking about at the moment is, you know, traditional connections. This is a lot of nostalgia relating to divine feminine. You know, they really may have hoped that it would have gone. I don't feel they're feeling regret anymore. I feel they've really moved beyond that. I do feel it's the karmic that's embodying this. But something the karmic is planning at the moment, I think, is not going to go according to plan. I do feel the backlash of that will probably come through next week, so stay tuned for that one, because my sense is that the aggression factor can come through in the next 3 weeks. Now, I do feel it's playing out now, but it's very secretive. It's very cocky the way it's coming through. We'll go into the extension and I'll give you the gossip relating to what Divine Masculine has planned. Otherwise, I'll see you on Fridays live on YouTube, as well as Wednesdays 3 times a month in the Members Hub. Love and light. Take care. The link for the Members Hub is directly below. We also do have additional videos coming. Galaxy Pub is launching early 2022. Anything spiritual, the subjects covered on that channel. Very separately, we have the Age of Aquarius. Now, you can go onto the website. The VIP list is there. And when it's ready to launch, I will give you those updates. Bookings online and webinars as well. Live every Friday at 10 a.m. on the main platform. And 3 sessions a month at $11 in the Twin Flame Hub. Do keep an eye on the community tab, because I am automating posts and giving you updates for the moon energies by zodiac sign. Love and light. I will see you throughout the week, both live and for your zodiacs. Take very good care, and I'll see you on the other side.